The National Safety Stand Down is born out of the Construction Falls Prevention Campaign. And the campaign came to be because among the goals for the second decade of the National Occupational Research Agenda, NORA, there were 15 goals related to construction safety and health. The first goal has to do with preventing falls in the workplace, falls in construction in particular. And among the intermediate goals, there is an issue related to having a national campaign.
The timing of the first campaign could not have been better. We, unfortunately, in my first 6 months at Safeway and in this industry in 2012, we had a fall that resulted in a fatality. It shook me personally. It shook our company. We had not had a fatality in many years. And it served really as a wake-up call at the end of 2012. What more can we do within the company? And several months later, the first safety stand down and Fall Protection Week, as we referred to it, was launched. And it was just absolutely perfect timing for us to focus the company on ways we can get better. When you send more than 30,000 workers to height every day, obviously, fall protection is critical. We, upon the first stand down, we implemented at the same time a 100% tie-off policy, even if that did not fall into published or OSHA procedures for given heights. We made the rule within the company, if your foot leaves the ground, you'll have a harness on. And when you get to height, you'll find a place to tie off safely. Clearly, the company had to invest heavily in additional personal protective equipment, fall protection gear. We worked with suppliers to customize gear that would fit scaffolders and would be comfortable for scaffolders. The proper length of lanyards to conduct work efficiently and productively. So we customized the gear to facilitate and enable our workers to wear it 100%. So that was a major step for the company, and safety and getting better at safety is a non-stop effort. And so you have to take advantage of every opportunity, and this Safety Stand Down Week is yet another opportunity to highlight and bring attention to fall protection, preventing falls, and rallying around getting better at safety and protecting our people. It may seem counterintuitive that your most experienced workers sometimes are the riskiest. And that's because they actually have done it the same way for decades many times. And these are really good, experienced, well-meaning, driven workers who do a great job for us every day. But when they're in a pattern of doing something the same way, sometimes that's more difficult to train them on proper safety procedures and safety techniques and safety behaviors than it is a brand new worker. It's obvious. They've come in and for decades they've done something the same way and they've never had an injury. And all it takes is one change in condition that they didn't recognize, and doing something the same way as they've done for decades could result in a serious injury or a fatality. And Stand Down Week and the campaign gives us that opportunity to point these out and wake them up and have them for a moment look at it and say, you know what, maybe I got to challenge the way that I've been doing something for all these years in this industry. When we made a commitment company-wide to get better at safety and improve safety and prevent fatalities, prevent serious accidents, we told our workers, number one, it's a basic human right that we owe every single one of our workers, that we can keep them safe every day. And everyone talks about making sure that that worker goes home to their family, friends, loved ones every day in the same condition he or she came in that day. We put our money where our mouth was. We invested in the right personal protective equipment, additional fall protection, additional training. We trained our 1,600 frontline leaders on creating the right culture. How do you talk to workers so that it resonates? So there's a massive human element to safety and fall protection. So that's number one. We also articulated to our employees, getting better at safety has an economic value to the company. Yes, it's an investment, but the return on that investment is great because you're either going to win new customers, you're going to keep your current customers, or you could potentially lose current customers if you don't get better at safety. And of course, there's the other economic element, which is constantly improving safety helps increase and improve productivity and efficiency on the job. You're following rules, processes, procedures. People think in an orderly way. They're aware of their surroundings. They're looking out for each other. So there's the human element and there's the economic element. And we believe very strongly in that and we support it. And if you're the worker, workers want to know that the company they're working for care about them. It improves morale. It improves teamwork, it improves communications, it improves customer relations. They feel that the customers are watching as well. And we help our customers. We win business because we're helping our customers create the right culture of safety on their work site.